God, I've never played it. So here's how I would build this. It's not out yet. Okay, Profos, here's how I would build this, just so you know, okay? I would, let's see, what's the DCP uptime? 15 seconds. It's on the range of where damage control party would be useful. Let me back out of that because I don't have any. I would do damage control party here. Although if you have to do this, you can. You're going to go back to co-op and ops because you just never seem to have any luck in ranked and random sometimes. I mean, again, we just don't let it get to you. You just play the game and do stupid stuff. Who cares? Let's see. You want probably engine room protection next. Shice, are you still there? You absolutely 100% need this. Anytime you play a sub that's got sub surveillance, this is a must in slot 3. You need this because the sooner you get the cooldown for your sub, the sooner you can use that skill and detect the enemy sub. This is huge. You need this. Even if it's a Soviet sub, you need this, okay? So this is a must. Putting that out there. This is goodbye, Blue Hair Captain of 0 points. And then in the last one, you typically do submarine steering gears. And then Profost for you, for commander skills, let's see, you do have the hydrophone. Okay, so because you've got the hydrophone, you definitely want the 1-point skill. Whenever your hydrophone is active, you get a buff to your rudder shift time and diving plane shift time, so you want that. You probably are going to want last stand, so that if you take depth charges, lose your engines, it's not so bad for you. Watchful is the most important skill to have on a sub that a lot of people don't know about. This tells you if you were to change depth, if you're going to get screwed because of that. So if you are at 30 meters deep and you're thinking about surfacing up to periscope depth, it will warn you that hydroacoustic search is running, for example, and would detect you. Or it will warn you radar is running and can detect you. Or if you're on the surface, it'll warn you that submarine surveillance is running and will detect you if you were to dive. So Watchful is an extremely helpful skill to have. You absolutely want Watchful. You typically want Adrenaline Rush because that helps with your torpedo reload as you take damage. You typically want Enlarged Propeller Shaft because as you lose dive capacity, that makes you faster. That's really important. Consumables Specialist is very important because this also helps with consumable prep and reload time. This synergizes well with getting that special upgrade for surveillance. And then you got 4 points left. I don't know that you need the 5% action time. That's not so important. It really comes down to the sub what you want. Do you want Superintendent for an extra consumable? This can come in very handy, so maybe that's a good choice. And then at the 1-point skill, a lot of people like to go Liquidator. What I love about Wargaming is that he is implementing metric system to Americans, kilometers, meters. Well, I mean, just the way it is, unfortunately. But, you know, the nice thing about these skills is they're not conditional. A lot of the skills in the submarine tech tree, it's if this happens, right? If you're spotted or if you're within range or something like Torpedo Aiming Master, you need to have ship highlighted twice for this to work. That gets you killed. So I would say this is a really good core build for a sub, along with what I just described, okay? So as a matter of fact, I might take this and put this out on YouTube as well as a core build. Any questions, y'all, on submarines and building them?